I had an idea. What if I played a random champion every single day until I reach Diamond? This is Random to Diamond. Let's get started. On today's episode we got the man himself.
Viktor! Viktor! Viktor!
Yes, indeed, Blitzcrank. On today's episode we have Viktor, the guy that will not hesitate to turn you into porcelain cup. Last episode we played Kane and we left it off at Bronze 2 with 6 LP, so we still have a lot of climbing to do, that's for sure. In this episode we also decided not to grief our teammates immediately and we decided to play a few games unranked before we started playing ranked. Yeah, so I think the game I'm showing now, it's gonna be the third game of my ranked games, and immediately it was off to a banger, or it was maybe my second game. And look at these freaking hacks that Jin is immediately applying to this game. I don't know what happened there. I was million miles away from that, whatever his ability number is. If it's his Q, if it's his W, I am not sure. But that was absolute bullshit, and I did send an email to Riot Games for this incredible madness. After that we were just laning against Lissandra. Obviously we didn't have Flash because Jin hacked the game. Or just Riot is maybe a little bit not so good at programming their game. One of the two, I do not judge. Anyway, laning against Lissandra, it was easy enough. She wants you to stand behind your own minions because her Q or her A or whatever explodes when she casts it on a minion behind her the minion and deals bonus damage. That's all I remember from like 10 years ago when I was playing League of Legends. We got ganked here by Kazin. He jumps on you, little freaking insects. He destroyed me. It was I was out of position. I should have played some wards, but he is a pretty good ganker. After that, a little bit later, Diana was doing the grab, so we decided, oh, maybe we should help out. Renekton also decided to show up to the party. Our bot lane was doing fine-ish, but also not too great. You see that it's 1 versus 3 deaths for our team. I think it was mainly me and then bot lane twice, so bot lane was struggling a little bit, but we did get void grabs, which is always a nice situation. I know that getting for this season the void grabs is a very good idea, because then you deal bonus damage against towers, and then also when you have 4 of the void grabs that you killed, they will spawn a little minion that also attacks the tower. And getting the towers obviously opens up the map for your team. It is a great idea, so the void grabs are definitely an amazing objective to get. So here we were in a bit of a pickle because one, I'm not very familiar with Viktor. I played a few games before unranked and I kind of know what he does, but I had no idea what Lissandra does. I didn't have any idea what her ultimate does. And then, you can already see that she wants it, she is getting closer and closer. She's waiting for me to make a greedy move. And I think here I really want that cannon. That cannon's looking juicy, it's 80 gold or whatever. I miss it. Lissandra goes in. She does whatever she does. I guess her ultimate, it stuns you, it freezes you. I try to cast my own ultimate, but unfortunately she took us down. Here you can see that I was very helpful with helping with the dragon. I definitely needed to be there in that position, and I just did one laser against the dragon. I think I did like 100 damage, walked away, and it's like, yeah, good job me. You really helped out there for the Diana. So anyway, we continued laning. I'm pretty sure that we misplayed which evolution we get on our ability. So Victor, he can upgrade his abilities depending on how many champions he kills and how many minions he kills. And then you can upgrade your A, Z, E or R, whatever. At the end you can upgrade your ultimate. But normally I read later after playing this game that you should always upgrade your E. It makes an extra explosion when you do the laser in a line. And here you can see Lissandra got me again with the ultimate. We got close to killing her, but I was not laning the most geniusly against Lissandra. That is also just experience, if you know what the champion does, and that's the point of this challenge. I'm trying to play random champions, so kind of learn what they do, etc, etc. Here you see that Diana has been waiting for the I don't know, like already 1 minute she's in that jungle. I flash. I try to stun her, immediately die again to her ultimate, but at least Diana gets the shutdown. Was it worth it? Probably it was. I already died 3 times before that, so I am not worth a lot of money. Diana is worth a lot of money, so it was worth it. But yeah, here my teammates are struggling a little bit. I didn't correctly show, like, hey, the guys are missing. Well, Lissandra is missing then. Here, I think Lissandra is going to show up. She thinks, oh my god, Viktor doesn't do any damage. I'm super out of position. It was obvious that everybody was going to come mid. Should have paid attention to that. Luckily, we do pick up the kill on Lissandra. It was lucky that she was a little bit too greedy. Thank god we're in bronze, I guess, in that case. So the game continued on, everybody started to rotate to the middle lane, and team fights started to happen here. Lissandra goes in here, kind of. She pulls back, uses her ultimate on Diana, and we couldn't get the little freaking insect, even with the Lux ult. It just missed. I guess he saw it coming, which, you know, Lux is most basic, one of the more basic champions, so everybody kind of know what she does. You know, we were not in the best position. The enemy has 20 kills, we have 16 kills, and we are playing, how to say this, we are playing suboptimal, let's say. We stay in the middle lane, while I think, now looking back on it, it was probably definitely a mistake. We don't have a tower to run back to, we were not even super mobile, so Lissandra goes in. I didn't know this was going to happen because I forgot, but yeah, it was like I said, a very bad play to stay in the middle lane like that, and we got punished for it. At this stage of the game, we were a casual 1 kill, 6 deaths. We saw that the enemy was doing the dragon. This was our moment to shine. We were gonna steal it, and then we unfortunately were unable to steal it, so we didn't get anything. Casual 1 kill, 6 deaths. They decided to go for the other objective, what's his face, Arkansas or whatever. We are able to get the kill on Thresh, because Thresh still stayed too close to the objective. Then Lux bullied Garen away, and he was so low that he definitely had to back off. So at this stage, this was our opportunity in this game to change everything around. If we get this objective, we have a good chance to actually win the entire game. So me, Jinx and Lux is zoning, me and Jinx are trying to do damage to the objective, and I'm pretty sure we are able to secure it. Lissandra goes in for a late, you know, attempt, and we just pick up that entire team. I think we killed pretty much everybody, maybe one person not. Lissandra, very annoying, also hourglasses, so to kill her took forever. And yeah, that was great. Getting that objective really turned around this game from us in a losing position to us in a way more dominant position. Jhin definitely from the enemy team kind of misplayed this. He was stopped the entire time. And yeah, he should have probably be joined at the bottom lane. I think we wouldn't have won maybe the entire fight. So this was a huge misplay from Jhin up in the top lane. Should have been bottom, and he could have gotten the win if he was. But yeah, we're playing. I wouldn't say we're playing that much better than before. We're just playing decently with the team, and the team has some good routing, some good slowing. Yeah, Diana and Necton are a good front line. Jinx gets caught. There's no way she's escaping. Is she? Is she? No, she's not. But at least she gets revived by the new objective that we were able to pick up, so it's not a big loss. And maybe we are going to get Thresh. Yeah, Lux steals it for no reason. Maybe she's a little bit upset with me about my performance earlier in the middle lane. It's possible. I'm surprised Lissandra didn't go for it. She was a little bit too afraid. But even if she kills us, it won't achieve death. It will just revive us because of the objective that we just got. So for some time nothing too exciting happened. We were just rotating top. Here I was farming middle while everybody started fighting, so I was absolutely out of position. I should have seen this coming. It was obvious this was going to happen. You see that Jinx not too happy with me, pinging me like, hey, where are you? Why were you middle? And we are still able to do something useful. We kill Jhin. Lissandra uses her hourglass, but I'm pretty sure we pick her up. She didn't have her like dash or whatever it's called, the hand. She couldn't get away. Even if she could, Renekton probably would have gotten that kill. And yeah, we're doing better, 46 to 5. That is not a terrible statistics for us. Viktor has evolved. He was bad in the beginning of the game. He was a little bit handicapped because of how I played with him. And then he evolved to be something better. And better we are right now in this game. We're trying to pick up the blue, couldn't quite get it. We got a Hextech Dragon, so we are getting more and more dragons, we are getting more and more objectives. And I think that in this stage our team probably would want to rotate towards Baron after getting that Hextech Drake. I'm not quite sure how many drakes that we got compared to the enemy team. So here we are able to pick up Jin again. We're getting more and more kills. We're finding more and more good team fights for our team, which is obviously exactly what we were looking for. And this first game that I'm showing is looking very positive. From a bad situation in the mid lane to a decent situation in the late game. Are we doing a whole lot? I'd like to think so. Sometimes very useful. Here we did some damage to trash. So hey, that's positive. So yeah, after this we have 2 kills, and yeah, we are going to definitely be rotating to the Baron Asher. I would imagine maybe if we can catch the jungler. Kazin is going for the Diana. We're not able to kill him, unfortunately. And here, yeah, we're going. Mr. Baron Asher, our worm that went out of control. It's time for your doom. I still don't exactly know what buff actually Baron Asher gives you. I know that you teleport fast, you get some money. And I seem to remember from 10 years ago that it's supposed to be magic damage. That's probably something I need to look into. But yeah, we're able to zone out their team. You see that Garen is bottom, which is not where he should be at the moment. Or maybe he just had zero hope that he would be able to fight us, contest us against Baron Asher. So the game goes on, nothing really happens. Some people farm bot, some people farm mid, and then our team decides to get together once again for hopefully what is to be the final push. We have the Baron Asher buff, we have, yeah, only that. Garen decides to suicide, that is, you know, nothing to be angry about. There he goes. That was a strange engagement from him. Didn't seem to make a lot of sense, probably was never gonna work. Somehow Lux managed to escape that, which probably also shouldn't happen. And Viktor is evolving. I did not use my R to move it, so I probably should have done that, but we got a few kills. Well, assists actually, and we have 4 to 6 to 9. And I believe that this is going to be the finish of the game. They didn't even give us the satisfaction of like killing the Nexus, they just surrendered. At the end of it all, we had 3 wins, we had 2 losses with Viktor. We ended up in the ranking Bronze 1, 25 wins, 2 LP. Bronze 1, 2 LP, almost to silver. Sometimes we had autofilled to the jungler and then we just played Kayn because, you know, he is the champion we played last day or the previous day that we were doing this challenge. You can watch me on Fit Gaming #2 on Twitch if you want to follow up this challenge. I play every 2 days, now that my PC is fixed because it was broken for some time. Thank you for watching the video. You can also always just follow me on YouTube, like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.